Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first virtual chorus concert. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Well, this will be interesting.
Back to reality, everyone. Unfortunately, we can't perform in the auditorium here at Winters Mill High School. We have to be at home and virtual. And we've made the best of the situation. And what we've put together this year is a virtual choir. And what that means is we have a few different songs by each group, and they have videos mixed together. So, first of all, I want to congratulate everyone at home, all the students, for their hard work of putting these videos together, because singing at home by yourself, recording these things, and getting them set up for an actual performance is a task on itself. And I know that for many people, singing by themselves or at home and recording these videos is stressful enough. So let me explain the process to you really quick, and then I'll show a few videos. And before each video, I'll give a little explanation about a couple things that you might hear or see. So each student turns in a video for a song that I have made some tracks for them to rehearse along with. So they actually record along with an exact track that keeps them in time. And their video is individually comes to me. Then from there, I pull all the audio tracks from all the videos and I mix it together and make one good sounding choir the best that I can with those tracks. Now, the difficulty about that is a difficult feat for the kids is they can't hear everyone. They only hear most of the tracks are like a piano playing of their individual part. Sometimes there were singers or me singing in there, but they don't hear everyone else. They don't, and everyone works together in chorus most of the time, listening to everyone else. It's a skill that everyone builds in a high school chorus. So being at home only listening to yourself is really difficult. So when you're listening to some of these pieces and things are a little bit off or a little bit what you might say sloppy, it's not. They're actually doing very well of following along with the piano. And you're just going to get those little nuances of them together and not together. There were a couple songs where I had a video of me conducting. There was a couple songs they just sang along with the piano track, and I'll explain those when we get there. So then from there, we take the audio and then we edit all the videos together. And every video, we have to line the mouths together the best we can of saying them. And then also cropping each video so that they are all together in a tiled form. And each song, I'll give you a little heads up. And it's me video editing and audio editing. I've been doing it for a little while. Video is a little new to me. So I'm actually learning as I go along doing these videos. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to lead into our first song that a few groups put together. And here's the nice part. Some of them never rehearsed together. And then now if they do the same song, I can have a couple different choir groups put it together. So this first one is called Dona Nobis Pacem. And I usually use it as a warm-up. So I kind of use it as a warm-up video performance and virtual choir. So there's a couple different groups in here, and you're going to see a good amount of people in there. And the nice part about it is they only recorded a short amount of video. And then on my end, this video of Dona Nobis Pacem, it actually, if you layer it on top of each other, it creates its own harmony. So you're going to see the videos, they sing all together first, and then they 1/3 of the group starts, and then a second or third of the group starts, and then the last third starts, and it starts creating its own harmony. And I tried to fade them in and out the best I can to get that sound going there. So enjoy. This is Dona Nobis Pacem, including the concert choir, select choir, and festival choir.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona
the next song that you're going to see is our concert choir. These are mostly our ninth graders and coming in from middle school. And unfortunately, most of them have not had me live in class and singing together. Some of them sang together in middle school. And I really commend them for really jumping into this project. A lot of the older guys that I had last year in the spring when we went virtual, they started this, and we had a couple songs in the spring. So I commend them of doing this song, and it turned out pretty well. We also have a couple students in there that had a solo audition, and they will be featured in the middle. You'll see them there, and singing solos. Again, tough to sing at home and do. Now, before we actually get into this video, I want to let everyone know about most of the videos moving forward, and a couple things. If you don't see your student in there, or the video gets cut off or in and out. We're the biggest thing we deal with is technology issues. Video is really tough. It's big file space, loading them in and out, cameras recording on what quality and what audio quality and what video quality. You're going to see a couple of the videos where it's maybe choppy and their mouths aren't exactly synced up. It's also because the video quality coming in did not get uploaded the right way. And we're going to work on that in the future, doing these virtual choir videos of trying to get quality checks on this. So I didn't want to leave their videos out, but it might look like, oh, what's wrong with their video? Well, it's how the video got uploaded. You also maybe see if somebody's not in there, then their video could not match what was going on, and we're going to work on that quality moving in. And also, I know getting behind on assignments and things, I had to start video editing early, and if some students just didn't get their videos in on time, they sometimes did not make the cut of getting into this final video. But they did turn in the assignments most of the time. And so if you have any questions about what you're seeing and what not seeing, please email me. And if you really want a final version with somebody in there that got their video in late, I can maybe render another one later on. So we're going to jump into our next song called Over the Rainbow. And it's it's kind of the Hawaiian version of Over the Rainbow. And most of the students are singing doot doots in the background. And enjoy. This is concert choir singing Over the Rainbow. next song is called Call Your Girlfriend. And this is an interesting one. This is with the Select Choir. The Select Choir is a treble choir of higher singer voices. And what they had to do with this song is we did one video they had to turn in. There's actually two videos they had to turn in with this. One was motions and the other one was singing. So they actually, if we were to do it live, they'd be doing clapping and motions while they're singing. But you don't want to be clapping and doing motions while singing on a video because the audio gets messed up because claps are a lot louder and it's like it'll go in and out. So we had to do them separately. So they turned in a video of doing these motions. And I then, you'll see them just for a little bit. And then the audio kept on going with the motions behind it. You're going to hear it, but their videos won't be there. And you'll just see their singing videos. So I commend these guys for getting it together. It was not an easy motion to do. And they had to practice and practice and practice to do it. It was one of the first things this year they had to do. So enjoy. This is Call Your Girlfriend by the Select Choir.
Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault, but you just met somebody new. Tell her not to get upset, second guessing everything you said and done. And when she gets upset, tell her that you never meant to hurt no one. And tell her that the only way her heart will mend is when she learns to love again. And it won't make sense right now, but you're still her friend. And then you let her down easy. Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault, but you just met somebody new. Don't you tell her how I give you something that you never even knew you missed. You can try to explain how it's so different when we kiss. You just tell her that the only way her heart will mend is when she learns to love again. And it won't make sense right now, but you're still her friend. And then you let her down easy. Call your girlfriend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons. Say it's not her fault, but you just met somebody new. And now it's gonna be me and you.
All right. Our next video, the second song the Select Choir worked on is called Down to the River to Pray. And this is a really nice a cappella piece and kind of difficult harmonies when they start kicking in. And this is one of those songs that if they were all together, they'd really listen to each other and connect because they're really close harmonies. So I think it turned out pretty well of them singing their harmonies together and getting to the end. Okay, so this is Select Choir's last song, Down to the River to Pray.
As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down
All right, now moving on to our festival choir, which is a larger group mixed up of the vocal ensemble members are in festival choir. So you'll see some people in two different choirs. And usually when you see these guys, they are the very large choir that sings in front of you, and they do a lot of the different events that we go around and do. So we're going to start with this, and I picked this song because it really relates to what we need to do now being virtual and being at home. It's called "It Takes a Village," and I know these lyrics and these words have been out there a lot in different places, and it really relates to how we need to work all together to accomplish one task. And I felt like it was appropriate for what we are dealing with right now at home and in the world. And it's a really cool song to put together. So you're going to see some soloists in the beginning as well. They recorded their tracks separately, and then they also, you might see them in the background singing with the rest of the choir as well. And I think this piece turned out pretty well. So enjoy. This is "It Takes a Village."
It takes a whole village to raise our children. It takes a whole village to raise one child. We all, everyone, must share the burden. We all, everyone, must share the joy.
It takes a whole village to raise our children. It takes a whole village to raise one child. We all, everyone, must share the burden. We all, everyone, must share the joy.
Our next piece, I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go to our vocal ensemble. Our vocal ensemble is our top group of singers, and they're mostly juniors and seniors. We have a couple sophomores in there as well. And they do a lot of music, and they are expected a lot of them when we do a lot of different events. I know now, not doing much in and around classes and out and about. If we were live and in person, we have a lot of events outside of school, and they'd be singing in a lot of different things. And this is my group. I go to them for any advice and any singing things that I need them to do. So the vocal ensemble put together an extra song. They also sang the other festival choir songs, but they put together an extra song called Bring Me Little Water, Sylvie. And with this song, there is another thing, like Call Your Girlfriend before, they had motions. And this one's a little bit more intricate of emotions because you'll see a couple of them standing up. They have to stomp and pat and clap and do a couple different things. So that was a little difficult to get that all together. So you'll see them in the beginning, and then all the singers kick in. But at this point, let me let everyone else know about all the videos that were turned in and what you're seeing as well, that everyone had a criteria of guidelines, which we're going to work towards. Not everyone followed exactly what we were looking for, but we were trying to set up our own virtual choir setup at home. And if you see me sitting here, I'm lucky to have a good amount of stuff to get a good background and things going on. But for them, they had to work on their what color was behind them, a contrasting color shirt to the wall behind them, different lighting. And we talked about that, how that works with camera and audio, and going through all of the quality checks to get a good performance where nothing else is distracting. You'll see a couple others that don't meet exactly there, but we're working towards it. And hopefully moving into the winter songs, we can even get a little better on our quality check with those. So enjoy this next song, Bring Me Little Water, Sylvie, and this is vocal ensemble. right. To end our virtual concert, our fall virtual concert 2020, we come back to our festival choir. And I picked again another song that relates to our situation we're going through, and it's a nice upbeat song that is called Connected. And with all the lyrics you're going to hear in there, it relates to how we are all connected on what we're doing, even though, and it's nice, the piece is like each of the four parts, the soprano, alto, tenor, bass, are doing something different, and they're overlapping, and it seems a little complicated, but then we all get connected and we get there. And I know it's a play on words, or like all connected virtually, whatever we're doing. But I found it most of them in this group gravitated toward this song. They're like, even the first time I heard it, they're like bopping their head to it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is fun. So, and lastly, I want to say with this video editing, and I did my best here, and I hopefully it's not exactly seamless, but it was a really tricky technique for me to do. And you're going to see that the videos are going to be scrolling. And so if it's just a little parts that might be a little sloppy, because I've almost got it all down, but it's a little difficult video editing it. But I wanted to do something a little bit different, that the videos, when they start singing, you'll see the basses, and then you'll see the tenors come in, so that you know what groups you're actually listening to. The basses, and then the tenors will come in, and then it'll start scrolling. You'll see the altos, and then the sopranos, and then it'll just keep coming around, and then you'll see them all together at the end there. So enjoy this last video. It is called Connected by our festival choir.
I am, you are me. That's what I said. I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said. I am, you are me. Don't you see? I am, you are me. That's what I said. I am, you are me. Don't you
It
see?
seems like I'm over here and you're over there.
That's what I said.
Something between us greater than air.
Don't you
It
see?
seems like I'm over here and you're over there.
That's what I said.
Something between us greater than air.
Don't you see?
It seems like I'm over here and you're over there.
That's what I said.
Something between us greater than air.
Don't you see?
Seems like I'm over here and you're over there.
That's what I said.
Something between us greater than air.
Don't you see?
Seems like I'm over here and you're over there. Something between us greater than air. Seems like I'm over here and you're over there. Something between us greater than air. Seems like I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start.
I am, you are me. That's what I said. I am, you are me. Don't you
It
see?
seems like I'm over here and you over there. That's what I said. Something between us that's greater. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there. That's what I said. Something between us that's greater. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there. There's something between us that's greater. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there. There's something between us that's greater. It seems like I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start. I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are
I want to thank everyone, including our parents, for supporting our students at home and with this difficult situation and putting the time into chorus. And I know a lot of other subject areas are really pulling on their time and just giving me your time and effort into putting something like this together is very, very cool. And I hope moving forward, we can keep doing things like this and making the best of our situation. And I want to say good luck and stay safe to everyone. And hopefully we'll see each other live soon sometime whenever we are good to go. So enjoy and have a good fall break. And hopefully I'll see you near the winter time with a couple more songs. Bye-bye now.